Hello, 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 everybody. Everyone is having what day are we? Oh my lord. This week has just gone too nuts and gone too quick. I mean, it's not gone quick. I don't know what I mean. Screw it. I have no idea what the heck I mean. Hey B, hello, welcome. Hey JJ, welcome. I was just trying to catch up, JJ. Like, can you just answer me a question? Who had a go at Selfie Queen Cindy? Because I'm really not happy about that. Like, this girl is so sweet. Like, she's the sweetest girl. She comes in here all the time and she's so sweet. She's never even said anything remotely. No. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. That's not okay. I'm not okay with that. She is the sweetest frigging girl. Like, hey, Brooke. Like, she's just so friggin' sweet. She's so loving. Like, she doesn't really show any kind of opinions. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't be nasty to anybody. She comes in here like, I mean, obviously I don't know her like you know her, but she comes in here and she's always so friggin' kind and so nice, so sweet. And that really annoys me. Hi, Mandy. I went shopping today, Mandy, and bought some breast of chicken and stuff. So I'm gonna try some of the stuff and bought some jacket potatoes or baked potatoes, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, and little potatoes, some bits. So I'm doing good. But I'm just like I'm so annoyed by that. It's not okay by me. I'm not gonna be okay with that. I'm sorry, T, but I'm not gonna be okay with that. The pain has gone down a little bit, Mandy. The swelling has gone down a tiny bit, not much, but a little bit. And the pain's gone down maybe a notch, so it's like it's a little bit easier. I got tagged in a stream in with Real Entertainment News, but I was literally just going to have a nap because obviously I've not been feeling very well, so I haven't really been on the internet. And just as I went in there, people were talking about Selfie Queen Cindy, somebody saying something to her, and I was like, what? But because obviously I was going for a nap, I missed most of the beginning and the end. So I was just asking JJ like who said what and why. Like I don't because she's been in here with you, Mandy, and you've talked to Selfie Queen Cindy, and she is like so not. She's not like that at all. She's so sweet, and that just seriously annoys me. I don't get it. Like I don't like I get all the back and forth with Real Entertainment News. I do. Like to be fair, I don't really give a shit. Do you whatever you do use. You all know what he's like. At this point, if you hey Chopper, if you want to go into his chats and you want to fight with him, you know he's gonna say something under the cuff and he's gonna upset you. So either don't watch him, but the more you come back at him, the lower he's going to go each motherfucking time. Like, just either ignore him or clearly you want the fight at this point. Everyone knows what he's like. I've got to unblock him. I can't do it on my phone, can I? I think I need to. I'll do it on a computer. I have to do it on a computer. She's upset that Cindy made amends with Real and Cindy super chatted him. She's upset that over that. That's it. What? Cindy has a right to super chat who the fuck she wants. Oh, speak of the devil, was your ears burning? I was just talking about you, sorry. I was mad. Like, that's ridiculous. She got every and What do these people want you to fight with Real for the next, what, 6 months? Because I'm sure as heck not doing it. I made amends with him. Am I going to be best friends with him? Absolutely fucking not. Do you know what I mean? Is he going to be best friends with me? Absolutely not. But on the same token is, I don't need to be fighting with this man day in and day out. Do I agree with 90% of the shit that comes out of his mouth? No. Some of the things, though, that comes out, he's dead on the fucking money with. I don't know why peeps engage with him. Exactly that, Brooke. If you don't like him, just don't watch him. Like, when I see that it's going to be about drama, just leave it. Don't go there. Who is she? I can't say a name, so somebody's going to have to write it for you because I mess up her name every time I say it. I call her just T because I'm literally that bad. Yeah, that's what they want. It's sad. Let people make peace. I can't. I made peace with him and I feel like I have done what the right to do that. Cindy, you got the right to make peace with anybody you want to, girlfriend. I think T just needs to calm her head down a little bit, and I'll tell her face to face. I'll tell her live. I'll tell her whatever. It doesn't bother me. I'm happy to discuss it with her, but she needs to calm down because this back and forth, and like now she's got like BX Beast Boy. I did go and try and have a little nose, and I can't with him. I'm so no, ma'am, nope, uh. After that video of him talking to that child, I am all the way done. There is not one part of me that don't feel disgusting even watching that video. Nope. Yeah, that's T. I can't say a name now. Sorry, Mandy. I literally say it wrong, and I know she gets upset when people say it wrong. I think she says it like Tira, but I might be saying that wrong as well. I hate people saying names wrong, so I know that I do it all the time. I don't just want to like be rude and just say the name wrong. I just think at this point there is so many people to watch online. You don't have to. And like Cindy, I'm so sorry. Like that's just like that's not okay by me. And I'm not okay with that. And I'm not gonna stand by that either. I've never spoken badly about T. Never. She has the right of her opinion, but it is not right to bring me up when I'm an adult and I have not said a word about her. And this is what I said, Cindy, before you came in. I'm so upset by it because you don't done anything. You were so nice all the time. You know, I get bad energy from T. I think a lot of people are getting bad energy. I think she's just trying to make a name for herself right now, and she's coming in hard and hot, and it doesn't always work like that. Like it doesn't. No one should be tracked around the internet to who they support. Amen, Brooke. Amen. I don't know her, but I can't listen to her. Just my opinion. I think a lot of people are feeling the same, Andy. I must admit. Thank you, Joe. I truly appreciate it. No, Cindy, I was so upset. I was really mad. I was like, no, no. Like, I got no beef with T, but no. I'm also not going to have my subs. And you come here quite often. I mean, just the other day, well, there was just a few of us in here, just me, you, Mandy, I think Patty didn't. There was just a couple of us in here having a nice conversation. You're never nasty. You're never disrespectful. You're never, no, no. And yes, we all share a lot of the same subs. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It's the same as anybody else in you. And like Chopper Lily said, a lot of people right now are getting bad vibes, it seems. And this is just my opinion. So take it or leave it. But I feel that she's hopped into BX Beast Boy's little pouch in the front of his little pocket and just barking for him. And I know that's going to come across really bad, but I hope that you understand what I mean. BX is not my cup of tea at all. Where did she come from? I don't know. I have no idea, Mandy. She just appeared. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else actually knows where she came from, but I don't. But I can upset T if like that means something, but it's just like, oh, Beast Boy. She's just literally jumped into his little like pocket and no. And like BX, no, I can't go there with him. Sorry, I'll say something that he'll regret because I certainly won't. But I'll be a bitch for no, and no. And I think she's just going like I can't with him. Everything. I have nothing, not one thing nice to say. And my granny used to tell me, if you've got nothing nice to say, shut the fuck up and don't say anything at all. So I'm gonna go and take that advice where BX is concerned. Mandy, she used to do the commentary on that Britney Glow daily, but she has moved on from there. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure if that's exact name. Oh, I know the one who does like this really the little girl, little lady. She's really little and dainty. I love the kangaroo reference. That's all I could think of is like jumping in his little back. People try to warn her about him. Well, she didn't ask me, otherwise I would have. But I want, and this is gonna sound really, really bad, but I want nothing to do with even third party to do with him. And people can judge me on that. That's absolutely fine. You can all judge. Hey, Hannah. You can all judge as much as you like, and that's fine. I don't mind. But that video bothered me that much that that still plays when I think of him. I think of that video, and that's never going to change for me. And I'm going to stick to that, and I'm going to stick to that's how I feel. I'm not going after him. I'm not being nasty or disrespectful. I just want no parts of him, first, second, or third hand. I want no part of him. He's a dangerous boy. How are you, Hannah? But Hannah, I'm never going to say your name right. Hannah Bananas. Did I say that right? Yeah. But his is like Hannah Banana Dadas or something like that. I'm pretty sure I probably say it fucking wrong. No one should judge you, Joe. I thought the video with the minor was gross. Me too. Like I can't get it in my head, and it's like when I think of that, I can't. And I think of BX, that comes to my head, and I can't help that. I can't. And I don't know. That's like the woman, the mother instinct in me, just overtaking that. But and he can make all the bullshit excuses that he wants about that video. It's there. You can hear it. You can see it. It's visible. You know? Can't blame BX because she had to run over and kiss his butt for protection when the little group fell apart. Okay. I wouldn't know that when wind whispers, but I'll definitely take your word on that one because I don't know. Say Mandy the vocal fry from Kim Kardashian or something. Are you the one that PJ posted about the cat? If so, I died laughing. Yeah, Hannah. Hannah's PJ's friend, so probably. I just can't with him. No, I'm good. I'm I'm good. And if she wants to align herself with him, like again, that's her choice and that's her opinion as an adult to do so. Like I'm not gonna take like that, oh my God, thing away from it. That is her choice. But there is gonna be then with that choice that she makes is going to be things that are going to happen. People's not going to want to speak to her. People are going to have things to say. And, you know, I don't know whether, yeah, but I can't with him. I can't. Nothing. No, I'm done. What? That BX. The one with that video of him talking to a minor like he was talking to a frigging woman. Really creepy. Creep me the fuck out. The cat is such a drama queen. All cats are drama queen. I've been waiting all week for the video from PJ. So much going on. Oh, I'm telling you, if I can hear one more time about what PJ's fucking dog done to another animal, I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, I'm literally gonna lose my shit. Like me and Cindy was talking about this the other day, and I'm like, get over it. It's fucking life. What do you think animals do out in the wild? Do you think they go, oh, I'm not gonna eat that little bunny rabbit because it's just so damn cute. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna not feed my babies for today because that bunny is just too cute to kill and eat. Like, get the fuck out of here. My God. I found PJ and subbed to her. I could see what Joe was talking about her dog. Exactly, Mandy. Wasn't it ridiculous? Like, wasn't it ridiculous? Like, my freaking God. I'm glad that you could see it for yourself, though. Like, we were talking about it the other day. It's a circle of life. Brooke, exactly that. I swear to God, if people go on about this damn bloody bunny rabbit and it's like, he is a dog. Wrangler is a dog. That's what dogs do. Like, holy shit. Welsh Rose started this crap. Welsh Rose lives in the fucking valleys. Like, you can't tell me that fucking wildlife are not up in the valleys. Shut the fuck up, Welsh Rose. You know this. You know for a fact. The valleys are full of fucking mountains and fucking sheep. And what do you think they eat? My dog would have done the same. Mandy, I'm telling you, my Yorkie killed a bunny once and it was horrifying. And that's what dogs do sometimes. Exactly. My dog had a baby bird and he didn't kill it. I noticed he was in, and I like, what have you got? Spit it out. And he spat out a baby fucking bird. And I'm like, oh my God. Yesterday I was walking down my street. Oh my God. And I literally rang my husband. I was like, babe, there's a fucking chicken at the end of our street. Like this big fucking old hen at the end of our street, just chilling. And I'm like, oh my God, like Jack would have like, I'm glad the dogs out here are not are on leashes, or 90% of the time. But it's just ridiculous. And it is, Brooke. You are so right. It's the circle of life. But yeah, I bet people who started that does have no qualms for sitting down on a Sunday and Welsh Rose, what do you have on a Sunday dinner, babe? Because I bet you have some nice fucking meat gravy, right? Some, a bit of fucking beef or a bit of chicken on your Sunday dinner of a Sunday. She's in the fucking valley. She's having a fucking Sunday dinner every fucking, yeah. Don't give a shit what you just ate on your Mackie D's, love. Fucking ridiculous. And seriously, like, I'm not fucking friends with PJ and all that. I don't talk to PJ behind the scenes. So this isn't like me doing I'm friends and I'm going to stick up for my friend, because that's not the case. But it's fucking ridiculous. If you live in the countryside, you clearly have no fucking, like, ridiculous. But that's what Cindy said. Cindy said, I live in the city and I fucking know it's the circle of life. I know, right? Meat gravy is also a name for somebody in this community. Hey, how are you? PJ and Hannah are friends, and I promise this isn't because they are friends, but what happened to PJ or Wrangler's fault. No, it's just fucking life, like, Jesus. PJ was so upset she was crying and trying to save the bunny. Welsh Road told people that PJ showed Wrangler doing it. She lied. My good God. I can imagine that PJ was quite horrified. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we see this a lot in the countryside, so I probably wouldn't have been as horrified. But I can see how if you're not used to that kind of thing, that you would be horrified. So I do understand that. But I'm sticking with what Brooke said, it's a circle of life. When we first moved, one of my cats went missing 2 weeks later. He came home with a new yard with my dog and killed one with one snap. It was sad, but then but then he realized. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. PJ was inconsolable. We spoke to her on voice. Oh, I can imagine. No, I'm not, and this is what I was saying, like, and I'm sure Welsh Rose is gonna have a little neppy fit about this. When you crack the fuck on, love, go and catch up and chill. You knows what I'm saying, like. But she lives in the countryside. Like, from her accent, I'm guessing that she's like fucking the valleys. Like, chill the fuck out, put some pajamas on, get a fucking cutchy blankie and just have a chill, like, get your dressing gown, knows it fucking makes sense. Like, not being funny, but I am. Just had to watch what you put on YouTube nowadays. Someone will always have something to say. Amen, Mandy. It's true. If we could use a fraction of energy we spend negative towards uplifting the internet would be such a great place. Oh, yeah, Cindy. That's what it used to be like. Like, when I first started, like, okay, we had the KJ shit, like, but it was never like it is now. It was normally, I was probably one of the worst and nastiest. I'd like sit there and like be really fucking nasty to her. Like, I would, but I'm not like gonna deny it. I was probably one of the worst and one of the nastiest. But that was like it. It was so fucking tame in comparison to now, where like it seems doxing has become natural and normal. Yeah, looking at everyone's details, like what? Like talking, it's crazy. Like, YouTube was okay a few years ago. It was, Mandy. I agree with you. I like uplifting, and when you're down, yeah. Well, when I like, because I mean very well, and I did a little stream the other day. A couple of the girls come in, Mandy, Selfie Queen, a couple of the others, and like we were just in here having a little chat, and they were like helping me with food and stuff, and like stuff to help me eat, and it was just nice. It was just chilled, like, it was just a nice chilled half hour. I think it was an hour, but we had no drama. We had no drama at all. Joby, you have changed for the better. I truly enjoy watching you. Thank you, babe. Yeah, that's why I dropped my last name. Yeah, I don't blame you, Mandy. It's really important not to put all your details out. People are just twisted. Any and everything that's said on YouTube is crazy. You're amazing and such a great, good friend, JJ, and I love you. Manita? Is I saying that right? Manita? That's Spanish, isn't it? Like, girls, seriously, I can't even fucking speak English, and you're putting Spanish. Or is that Puerto Rican speak Spanish? Portuguese. Okay. I remember when you started, Joe, you were angry a lot. Oh, don't make me laugh, it hurts. I was angry a lot. Joe, I was having such a hard week. A microwave had broken, and JJ bought me an Amazon amazing new one. Aw, see, JJ's lush. Like, JJ was one of my first ever mods. Like, we had some bits and pieces in between, but Like she's a nice person. Jo is truly a good friend, and she has learned so much in the past mistakes. Definitely, Chopper Lily, and like Chopper knows I will never ever go back down that route. Like I'm having a little bitch now because I'm upset that T said something about Cindy because that hurts my feelings. Yeah, but I'm not. This won't. I won't be like. This won't be a fucking every single like live now for the next fucking week. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bitch about it now because it pissed me off. I remember Jay was your mod. She was one of my first mods. It was like very. There's just a few of them that were my very first mod. Love you too, Selfie Queen, Cindy, and haha Joe. Yeah, Spanish. Yes, I was right. It was Spanish. Check me out. I can barely speak English, but I knew the word was Spanish. Boom. Yeah, I'm the worst person on YouTube. I love her, but I also not quiet if I'm pushed too far. That's true. She isn't. But ain't we all like that to a degree? Like, ain't we all, ain't we all when we get agitated? Like now, like I'm live. I had no intention of going live, but I saw that, and I will admit I didn't know the full details, but I couldn't stay awake any longer. My eyes was dropping. I'd already took my medicine, and I was, because obviously I'm still on strong medicine, and it knocks me out sometimes, and I was tired, I was hurting, and I was like, no, you cannot be telling me that like somebody had a go at Selfie Queen Cindy. Like she hasn't done nothing. I was so upset by it. And I was like, no, I'm going to go live and figure out exactly what the heck is going on. You can only poke the bear so many times before it bites. That's true. You had some good ones and not so good ones. Yes, Mandy, sadly, that's true. But again, I think like Chopper just said then, like, I've learned a lot over my time on YouTube with being like, you can't be that angry all the time. You can't just have everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't you I allowed people early on to run my YouTube channel. And I was their puppet. I was their fucking monkey. Like I would literally, they say jump and I'd say how high. And that's not okay. And I need to do better for myself. Your lives are so cool and I truly appreciate your support. I am far from perfect, but I love to interact with everybody respectfully. And that's what this channel is about. Like everybody is welcome. You can all have your say. Somebody comes in and just says, I don't agree with you, Selfie Queen, because of A, B, and C. And then you can like come back and say, well, actually, it was more A, B, and C, and you can have a debate about it. Fine. I've got no issues with that. Somebody come in though and said, F you, Chopper Lily, they're gone. They've started on a wrong foot. They've not come respectfully, and I'm going to get rid of them. Hey, Shahid, how are you? Yeah, I don't like anyone messing with my Cindy. I'm going to New York in November for a wedding. So Cindy and I are meeting up. Can't wait. Oh my God, that's going to be so cool. I can't hate on Katie Joy. It's unhealthy. So I have to focus on the same. Exactly. But you know what, right? I'm just going to ignore chat a little minute, but I just want to say this. Somebody said something on my post the other day, right? I can't remember what video it was on, so I'd have to go back and look. But they were saying that, oh, well, you were obviously getting paid by Katie now because you're not going after Katie. And it took me back a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Because hang on a minute, so you're trying to tell me that like if I'm not going after Katie, I'm getting paid to not go after Katie. You can't sit there and honestly think to yourself that you've, well, Jo's probably tired. She's been doing it for so long. She's she's done. She's done. And I said, like, I was done so, like, what, over a year ago, I've been done. But they literally, and then when they turned around and then when I explained myself and said, like, listen, I've had a tiny bit of that hate and it was awful. I can't imagine waking up day in, day out and having the hate that Katie Joy has. Whether you love, like, or dislike her, you have to give her credit that she gets up every damn mother effing day, goes to work in the office, puts out content, and it is content. Whether you like the content or not, is still content. And this person genuinely, literally was like, well, could not, and could not. She was just like, well, it doesn't make any sense. Even after I tried to explain it to them, and they would just like, well, it's clearly that you're being paid. I couldn't. I was like, what? You could not understand that watching it is so unhealthy. And then I asked him one question, and I'll ask you guys too, for people who like used to or still do. Like, I asked this person, what has Katie done to you? What has she actually done to affect you in your real life, your income, your home life, your children, whatever the case may be? What have she done to you on a personal level that affected you and your day-to-day life? They didn't reply. And I've said this a few times, like, I'd like someone to answer me, what have she done? I know she's done a few to few people. I'm not disputing that. Do you know what I mean? But really, does it warrant like 2 years of going on and on and on and on and on? Like, my God, give it up already. Let me just go back up and just make sure I've missed anything. Hey, Patty. I still can't cough, by the way. KJ is on such a train wreck, the same wreck over and over, like the Twilight Zone. I get that. I get what you're saying there. I understand. I have seen people saying things like that too, because we don't agree with what she's been done to her. We are rats and traitors. That's just crazy to me. Cindy, that's crazy to me. Like, and a lot of these people literally do it just for the clicks and the views. Like, you go to their channel and you just look at the views that they get going after Katie to just their other content. They know what they're doing. Backward Barbie did a video the other day, like, I don't like the chick, she's not my idea of fun. But she said something on that video like, I do videos on Katie because they get the clicks and views, but at least I'm fucking honest about it. And I was like, I don't like the chick, but fucking hats off to her. Credit where credit's due. At least she's fucking honest. Joe, I said the same thing. It was getting old. Like, she had a drunk glass, my OJ out of my my fridge. Exactly. It's so weird that people get so worked up and spend so much time on Katie. Like, Chopper, do you remember me telling you how many days, how many hours in a day I would watch every single movement she did just so that I had content? Do you remember me telling you? It was ridiculous. Ow. Other than that, has mentioned, I haven't seen or heard anyone talk bad on her child. Or you're not looking in the right places. Wind whispers, sadly. I wish that was true, though. I was conflicted 2 years ago. Her and LB, I take a side. That was the wrong on my part. Mandy, I'm with you. I did exactly the same thing between them two. I picked the wrong side. I wish I'd picked either side, if I'm honest. If I'm honest with you, I wish I had just stayed quite neutral, but I don't think it was possible, to be honest. Because I was close to Katie, I was. And I would talk to her all the time. But I chose the other side because I felt like she was the underdog. Do you know what I mean? I wish I had not took either side. That I think that was my bad. And then I took it to the extreme then as well. I didn't just take sides. I took sides and then decided to open a YouTube channel, which don't get me wrong, I don't regret my YouTube channel. I love coming to talk to you guys, but I just took it to the extreme. I'm going to open a YouTube channel and sit here for hours on end, absolutely dogging her out, calling her every name under the sun. There's no need of it. Yeah, they're like, she blocks me. Let's end her. Right, Brooke? I just want to know, like, some of these people, and I don't mean like just people who criticize her. I don't care if people criticize her. I really couldn't care less. But Joe, you went to war, right? Yes, Joe and the KJ came and watched all the videos and just picked them apart. Yeah, I did. Literally, I would sit there, and I was on American time. JJ will tell you, like, I was on American time for the longest time because I didn't want to miss anything that she had put up. It was ridiculous. And it's obsessive. JJ said, there's a handful of people that are really obsessed. It's not healthy. I agree, JJ. They love Katie, but but Katie doesn't love them back, and they get mad, I guess. I don't know. That's exactly it. But what, like, they can't tell me what they have done. Sorry, I need a drink. What they have done to her. What have Katie done to you personally that have personally affected you or your day-to-day life? Because I see it all the time. Oh, well, LB's got every right to feel the way she does after Katie did what Katie done to her. What did Katie do to you? What? I was around then and I can't answer that question. What did Katie Joy do to LB that was so bad that she deserves this 2 years later? We know the screenshots were bullshit, so that's out of the equation. Katie called LB a disgusting human being. Well, yeah, and LB called her that she had Munchausen's by proxy. Next. It was 6 of one, half a dozen of the others. They were both as bad as each other. Yeah. I have to laugh, Joe, but not at you. Those earbuds in the dark room. Oh my God, forgive me, Joe. Oh, ow. Don't make me laugh, Mandy. Oh, that hurts. She's talking about my old videos. Oh, don't make me laugh. That hurts. You're going to hell. I'm joking. Ow, that hurt so bad. Yeah, Joe's right. She was on US time. We were in mod chat, and it was lived here with us. It was terrible. Do you all think her lawsuit will get some of them? I do, yeah, because some of the things that some of these people have done, I think some of the people that she sent stuff out to, I think of like distractions, and they're gonna just, but like, you think about the stuff, just like the messages SM I've had with all these people, just mine alone. I've got ones with me and Steve, and he's talking about she's got Munchausen's by proxy. There's nothing wrong with her kid, and I'm gonna be completely transparent. I was saying just equally as disgusting things in that messages. So, you know, just as to be transparent, I was being utterly gross, and I was being an evil cow, as my husband just put it. Thanks, babe. I love you. But that was just with me. He didn't even trust me that much throughout the whole time because I didn't bow down to him. Imagine the stuff that's in the messages between him and Tina, I'll cut you, and those kind of people. Mandy, that made me laugh, but it really hurt. It's true though. Imagine, like, I come so far, even just that. Okay, I don't go on camera very much nowadays. I certainly wouldn't now because I feel like crap and I look like grey in death. A channel called Christ Conflict. I've never watched him yet. I've seen him around the community, but I've never watched him. It's disgusting. I was told about it as soon as I heard her son spoken about it. I clicked off. I don't even like it at all, even more after CBS was called. Like, yeah. Anyone who knows anybody with a son with any kind of special needs, right? It doesn't even need to be autism, it can just be any other special needs. They get frustrated. Imagine knowing in your brain what you want to say and what you want to do, and not being able to either do it because of physical disabilities or not be able to do it because you can't portray to somebody what you want to do. There's a lot of frustrations in children under a certain age that have that pent up aggression because their minds like, well, I know what I want to do. I want to do A, B, C, and D, but I'm not being able to communicate that with anybody. Do you know what I mean? Imagine me sitting you in a chair saying, now you can't move from there, you can't talk, but if you want something, just try and let me know somehow. You're going to get frustrated within an hour. Do you know what I mean? They need support, not criticism. Thank you, Mandy. Exactly. It's just insane. I just think it's like at some point it's got to stop. Like it really has got to stop. I've got no issues. I've criticized Katie since I've not been off that huge Katie train. Something she did annoyed me. I didn't like it. I made a video about it. I said I didn't like it. I was done. I've got no issues with people doing that. Like, I really haven't. If you don't like something that she's done, like, but make it recent. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she did something on her channel. I thought it was really out of control. It was out. She knew it. She knew it was going to piss me off. She knew straight away. She was like, as soon as I said it, I realized, oh God. And I was like, she thought about me because she knew I'd get annoyed. Calling CPS on her is wrong. My daughter has type 1 diabetes, and I can't tell you how hard it is. I've closed my bedroom door and cried and screamed in my pillow many times. It's frustration, isn't it? I mean, do they all really want her child taken away? CPS fucks up lots, and it shouldn't have happened. I agree. But just like that one, that Trisha Licious, like I don't know her, so I've only know what I've heard. But she had her kid taken away, like, like what the heck? I've been in his chats before to check it. I have been in his chats before to check it out. And one thing he said about another person was horrible. He needs Christ in his life. I don't know who he is, but I do keep meaning to go and look. Yeah, it was, somebody was telling me about it, Mandy. Somebody rang CPS on her, and they literally like come and took the baby, like this little girl, from her arms. I don't know. I don't know. But even the thought of that just breaks my heart. Like this little girl is just like there, like screaming for her mommy. I can't imagine like somebody coming and taking away me from my mommy when I was a little girl, like, Okay, tell me this. Okay, let me put that up so I can read it better. Okay, tell me this. They all say they just criticize Katie, and then how come people's thumbnail will make it look like she's picking her nose or have a dumb look on her face? That's just mean. 100%. It's not criticizing her actions. You're criticizing her looks. How many times have they said something about her chin? She's explained the issue with her chin. Like, yeah, just leave her the fuck alone. Like, just yeah. Like I have big lips. Like, so yeah, I got a massive bottom lip. Like, who cares? Everyone's got something on like them that they don't like, whether it's their hair color, whether it's the size of them, whether it's their boob size, their butt, their feet, like their height, you know? Like, I'm a giant in my family. All the girls in my family are tiny. I literally like I giant over all of the girls in my family. We all have flaws, exactly. But imagine every day somebody criticizing those flaws. You know, that would become seriously like a problem for you. Then you'd end up like mine are my teeth. Everyone knows it. Even though my teeth are not frigging bad, like I know that in myself. They're not bad. They're a bit crooked, yeah. All right. They're not like bad. Like I've seen way worse, and I get that. Like, you know, I get it. They're not that bad, but that's my paranoia. And I know that. And like, not so much now, although me bringing it up, it might be. Oh, no laughing. But people would bring up that about my looks. I mean, which is why I started using going behind the thumbnail and behind my little Bitmo or picture or whatever you call it. Cindy says, Chopper Lily, I hear that Goes was way beyond an action. I do not watch any of it. It is out of control. One criticizing the way some subs were treated, but I'm done with it. Exactly, Cindy. Like the one I criticized her on was a few months ago. She literally said something to a sub that was really nasty, and I took offense to it. And I made a video on it. It was a one and done, and it was done. Like it's not a great, it's not, you know, it doesn't need multiple videos day after day. But you also got to remember that these people are making money from Katie. They hate her, but they need her. They need her to make the money. Sadly, it's true, and you all know it. You all know that is factual. Yeah, they need her to get the views. They need her to get that. Yeah. And like when I was going after, right now I got 23 watching, right? JJ will confirm. When I first started and I was going hard after Katie Joy, I would have up to sometimes 200-300 people in my chats at any given time. Now I'm not going after Katie Joy and I won't do drama on my channel. Boom, I'm down to like 25, 30. Sometimes it'll go up a little bit, but my average is between 20 and 30. And I love it. I love that I can talk. Hey, Jamie. So then how that's blah, blah, blah. Sorry. So then how is it that's any different than Charlotte cashing in on Katie, not trolling, just wondering? No different at all. I'm very open and very honest about how I feel, that I do feel like Charlotte goes hard, but again, you go to Charlotte's channel and look at other videos. I think Charlotte's trying now. I'm going to give her credit where credit's due. I do think she's not going low anymore, so I'm going to give her that. I will say that about her. I think she's realised the hate is not nice, so I will sort of give that out a little bit. But she knows where her money's at, where her bread and butter's at. And Jamie, you know better than you don't have to say you're not trolling. I've told you many times, you can come in and ask any questions. You know that, girl. Nobody's going to have a go at you in here. I've told you that lots of times. You don't have to. She's always respectful, Jamie Shafe. I don't know. I'm saying the name wrong again. She's always, but she came in the other day and then was like, okay, I'll leave. And I was like, you don't have to friggin' leave just because you have a different opinion. I don't like that. No. She's welcome here. Yeah. I just think a lot of people, like, I think it's gonna, for somebody like Charlotte, I think it's gonna take a little bit of time for her to slowly take out the KJ content. I do. And find her niche, because at the moment her niche, and that's where she is getting her income. And I can't criticize her as such for that, because I do honestly think she has cut out the nastiness that goes with it. So I'm going to give her a little bit of credit there. You know what I'm saying? But she's also felt a little bit of the thing. Do you know what I mean? Charlotte doesn't go hard on Katie. She always says that she doesn't hate Katie. She only talks about Katie if something happens with the lawsuit or big things. She reports on it. Let me put that up a minute, JJ, so that everyone can see it. Everyone has the right to their opinions, whether we agree or disagree. Respect makes all the difference in the world. That's what we always say in here. For always, always. Thank you, Joe. So nice to hear again. I'm not making trouble, just asking questions while listening. I agree that Charlotte is growing and evolving. Yeah, I agree. I really do. I agree. And I do understand where you're coming from, Jamie, because I did feel like that for a long time with Charlotte. But I do feel like the last little while she's trying to not go and be nasty with it. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to just give her credit and commentate. Yeah. I think the same. I've been pretty vocal the last 2 years, pretty much. Everyone knows my thoughts on it. Yeah. And everyone knows my thoughts as well on it. Like, my thoughts haven't changed. No, my thoughts haven't changed. But I'm going to give credit when I think somebody is trying to change a little bit. Does that make sense? Like, I haven't heard anything from Charlotte's mouth about, like, oh, well, she's fucking ugly or F her kid or anything like that. So I can only go by that. So I'm going to give her that credit and agree with you, Jamie, that, Charlotte is growing and evolving. And I just think, like JJ just said then, if she picks and chooses the content that she does with Katie, I think she would do better than just sitting there day in, day out, night in, night out. Because there are people that do want that. You know what I'm saying? They want you there going nasty and saying nasty things about Katie, and like, because that's their money maker. That's where the super chats come in. That's where, they get their monies and their views and clicks. And this isn't to Charlotte, by the way. This is just to others in general. And I just thought that, hang on a minute, I better make that clear, because it sounded like I was talking about Charlotte. Like, I wasn't talking about Charlotte. I was just saying in general, a lot of people get their views and clicks from putting Katie Joy in the title. They will put Katie Joy in the title and or anti-Katie Joy community or that kind of thing for the clicks and the views. It's not nice passing time with It was nice passing time with you, but I have to go. Bye, Wind Whispers. Hope you come again soon. It was lovely to chat with you. It gets old as subs to see bashing. It does get old. It's also hard when a creator tries to move on from covering Katie, but subs want to hear the latest on her. Yep, I agree with that. And I think it's going to be hard for someone like Charlotte to change her content. I'm not. Hang on, I'm just going to have to move. So sorry, you'll hear some outs. Fuck. Can I move? Ew, sorry. That is, I was running before I could walk. I was thinking I was going to be a smart ass. Right, sorry. I'll get back to it. It's also hard for creative. Yeah, that was that. I agree, and I do think it's going to be a little bit before Charlotte can move to a different angle, but still do Katie Joy, but not be her bread and butter, I suppose. Is that the right word? Yeah. Hey, message deleted, listening at work. I do agree there. I do.
Message deleted. Make sure you put it on loudspeaker.
Oh my God, don't put me on loudspeaker. You get damn fired with my language. Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, true. Jamie Schaefer says, I concur, Cindy. Yeah, I do. I just think, like, there's some that are way worse than Charlotte. I think Charlotte is just the easiest one to come up with. Like some of the things that come out of Charlotte, I don't agree. You all know how I feel about that, you know? I don't agree with some of the stuff Charlotte does. But saying that, it's not my job to agree or disagree with what Charlotte does on her channel. Do you know what I'm saying? That's her business. But I will also be honest and say that I do see a little bit of growth there. I can only be honest. Is that the fridge making that noise? Wow, the new fridge is loud. Bye, got to run. Have a good day. Bye, Chopper. I'll speak to you in a little minute. Love you. And I'm going to be on for too much longer because I was only going to nip on.
Nip on. You know, that was a kind of camera.
Yeah. Nip on. I'm going to finish my coffee. Have a ciggy with Fusel. And then I'll get off.
Oh, you said ciggy. That's better word.
They're all used to me saying fag now. They know that I'm not being degrading to anybody. They're all, when I first said it, they were all like, "Oh my God, Joe, what are you talking about?" And it's like, what? I'm smoking a fag. What about it? And it took me ages to click what the heck they were talking about. And I was like, oh,
over here.
It's just a fag. Everyone says a fag.
No, certain sort of
Joe, thank you again. I truly appreciate your support. It means so much to me. Of course, Cindy. Like, you've done nothing. You didn't deserve any of that, and I will always make that stand. Chopper will tell you. If I gotta be in my bonnet, I gotta be in my bonnet.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Exactly. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And T was wrong. Like, I got no beef with T as such, but that was wrong. Like, if T wants to fight and get in BX's pocket, crack on. You do you, girl. But coming after people in my chat, I'm not going to appreciate that. That's then a me problem. That becomes then a me problem because I'm gonna be upset by that, especially when you don't do fuck all. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was actually nobody in my chat, you are pretty chilled actually in my chat, to be honest. See, if I did something wrong, because I'm the one that's most likely of all of us, let's be fair. If I said something wrong, then okay, like, have a go. Like, have a go. Oh my God, you and your fag. I know. Oh God. Joe, glad to hear you're feeling better. Got to get back to work. Talk soon. Bye, Jamie. And remember, girl, you are always welcome. Doesn't matter whether we differ opinions, girlfriend. Like, you're always welcome here. We can always talk. Like, you're always very respectful, and I really appreciate every time you've come in. You've always been super nice and asked questions. And I mean that. We got you. Like, Mandy, when I first started saying it, people were like, Joe, you can't not allowed to say that word. And I'm like, what? What word? I'm having a fag. Like, well, what? And I was so confused. It took a good 5 minutes for it to actually click what that word means for you guys to us. And I was like, no. I mean, it means different in the UK. It means like I'm having a cigarette. But it was funny. Like, the people in the chat were like literally like, Joe, you can't say that. And I'm like, huh? And me being my blonde dumb self was like, huh? I don't get it. Yeah, I literally couldn't get it. It was so funny.
Really
Really Welshy.
Really Welshy.
Well, I just hope everyone calms down on this bloody dog thing and rabbit thing. And
she just needs to ignore that kind of segment.
She does. Just ignore him. Like, PJ doesn't need. PJ's reactory. She is. She'll react. I've known PJ a long time, and I know what she's like. And I also like, I don't believe that PJ, and this is again just my opinion, you can all take it or leave it. I don't believe PJ does think purposely just to piss people off. Like, I don't. I don't think she wakes up in the morning and goes, you know what, today I'm going to go and fuck with Joe. Like, I don't think she does that. Does she get caught up in things and say stupid, dumb things? Fuck yeah, we all do. Do you know what I mean? Joe, so true. It means something totally different. But I knew what you meant in the UK. My God. Your fave Halloween is coming soon, Joe. Oh my God, Mandy, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm hoping I'm feeling gonna feel better by then. Our friends got a hip replacement in October as well, so I'm really excited for October to come because it just means that she's gonna be able to get up and about as well. But I can't wait. If some of you are new here, Halloween is the only holiday that we celebrate in this house. We don't celebrate Christmas or Easter or anything like that. Sometimes I'll do Easter egg hunts for the children in my street, but that's a rare. That's not a celebrating. It's just for the kids. But Halloween is my all-time favorite. I put loads of decorations up outside the house. There's yeah, we need to get some more. We got ones that like mats that stand on. We got strobe lights. It's a whole party at my house. PJ is reactionary, but she is honest to a fault. Yeah. Joe's a Scrooge. I am a Scrooge. I am for sure. You're absolutely dead on the money. I love Halloween too. It's my fave as well. Cindy, I knew that we were pals. See? I love it. Mandy, no, don't just kidding. You freaking true, man. I hate Christmas. I do. Like, honest to God, I am that one that sits there and moans about Christmas until Christmas is over. Like, I hate it. I hate everything about it. Christmas fucking sucks, but I hate it. And this is not getting monetized. My language has been absolutely disgusted on this one. Like, fucking sucks, but I don't give a shit. I am. But I've also learned that it's okay, like, not to like, I don't buy everybody presents at Christmas. Like, I don't like it. I'll buy the children because they're little, like my nieces and nephews, but other than that, I don't. I don't do anybody at Christmas. I do the ones that we absolutely have to because they're huge at Christmas, but other than that, I don't. Yeah, we do all year round though as well, don't we? Like, if I go to my brother's house, I'll always take little bits and pieces for my niece and nephew, and Christmas used to be one of my favorites, but I hate it too. I celebrate when it passes. Me, girl, telling you. My birthday is 5 days before Christmas, and I have a mainly bad memory. My brother's is just a few days after, and he used to hate it because he would get, they don't forget that's your present for Christmas and birthday. It should be about the kids. I love watching them open presents. I think, Mandy, I think you're right. And I think that's probably why I dislike it, because we haven't got kids. I think if we had kids here, obviously it would be different. Do you know what I mean? That we would then be able to, you'd put on a show for them. You'd have lights and pretties. And do you know what I mean? That's probably would be different then. But because we don't, I think that's probably why. People always forget my birthday. Well, I won't forget it. 5 days before Christmas, I'm gonna put it on my thing.
I'll forget.
Selfie queen, Cindy, Joe's soul sister, right? It's different if you've got kids, though, isn't it? I mean, like when you've got little ones and them opening their gifts, and it's fun for them. And even like now, my nephew and niece, they're like 10 and 13. They couldn't give a shit. They just want the shit that comes with it, so they can go back upstairs and play more games. They genuinely don't give a crap about Christmas. Like they really don't. And I think a lot of kids, unless they're little now, it's not fun anymore for them. It's boring. Yeah. Like birthdays is a thing for us. We do with my nieces and nephews. Like coming up now on in December is my nephew's birthday. My nephew will get something bigger, but I'll always get my niece like a £10 card for her game on the computer. And if it's the other way around and my niece's birthday was just in June, we buy her something bigger, but we always get something little for my nephew, like for my like a £10 card for his game. When my sons were little, Christmas was huge, but are they grown and I still do it for them? But I do not enjoy it. Yeah, I it's definitely not my thing. I'm not gonna lie. It just for me, it's just something. We pick families at our church to buy for each year, and also nursing homes. Oh, Mandy, yes, I like that. Yeah, I would do that. I would do that for sure. Especially since my mum passed. I feel, my mum's been gone 3 years and I still live in the house that she passed away in. So, like, it's a lot harder for me to, and I've spoken about it before, like, for me to get over it. So I know I'm still like, I'm, I think I'm a lot better now than I was, say, a year ago. But I also know that I'm still not completely over it. Like I'll still think when I walk past her room and I'll still think of like mum doing this or mum doing that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Or walking like a zombie. I just think it's a I can't say that word. Phenomenal.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
So sorry, Joe. I know your pain as well. It sucks. It really does. I'm grateful that it was fast in a way because I didn't want it to suffer. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want her to suffer like she did, but from diagnosis to her passing was only 12 weeks and 1 day. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the how fast it was, and we managed to have those good 12 weeks that we did. We rammed in
It was like
quite
fast, but
a
not too
lot.
fast.
Yeah,
It was like a heart attack or something, then it's that
literally, yeah. But that 12 weeks, we really did ram in a lot
Yeah.
of things to make memories. So it was great. Yeah, we put names in the tree and picked them. I love that, Mandy. That is amazing. I do just that. I go to Florida. I've never been to the States. I want to go to the States so bad. I really do. I want to go to the States so bad.
I don't know if now you don't have to have a license in Texas to carry, right? Can a foreigner carry
I don't know.
without a license or without a exemption?
I don't know. I'd have to
So
ask.
then I'll move to I'll go there.
You want to move to Texas? Texas is massive. Like Texas is like us, like 4 times or something,
That's what I mean. I can find a little corner.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it like 4 times us? Do you reckon?
Probably.
It's freaking
Because
huge, isn't
it's
it?
quite large.
It's massive.
You got to remember Wales isn't small. It's not big either. So the
We're
UK as a
fucking
whole is quite small in
yeah.
comparison to North America.
Texas. Carl's on about like he likes Texas because he likes the to carry. Like he wants to he likes to be able to carry. Like if you're not a felon, obviously, which he isn't. So he likes the thought of being able to carry and get licenses. But now they say you don't need licenses in Texas, and I was like, Texas is freaking huge though. Like Texas is like 4 times the size of us. We're a tiny, tiny little dot on the map in comparison of Texas. Like one of my good friends live in Texas, and she's awesome. But I'm like, geez, man, it's massive.
Everything's bigger
I
in
want to.
Texas.
I want to go to a few states. I want to go. I want to go to see some people that I've met via online. Like I really do. There's almost 30 million people in Texas. Jesus Christ. I always think Texas Chain Massacre when I think of visiting there.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, I've watched that film a bunch of times. It is big. It's real big for sure. It's big.
Just don't mention the Alamo,
Mm,
right? Whatever you do,
like,
don't
right.
do it, right? Because obviously that might cause a polarizing tension.
Oh my goodness. Right, ladies, I'm gonna get off because
On that note,
I am actually gonna go and try and walk my dog. I'm thinking about trying just because I do I like the fresh air of an evening here. It's so pretty. Like, I might do a little video and put it on my channel just so that you guys see why I like our little walks at night. It's so pretty here at nighttime and I love it. So I might, probably not tonight because I'm going to be walking absolutely horrific and you have a wobbly video. But I appreciate all of you coming to join me. Selfie Queen, like, girl, honestly, don't let these people drag you down. You know you got a good heart, and you know that you're a good person. And fuck them, okay? Just fuck them.
not literally, obviously.
Yeah. Like Mandy, thank you for coming so much. Thank you everyone else who's coming and joining us, and thank you Jamie and everyone, Patty for popping in. I appreciate you all. Chopper, I shall speak to you all soon. Bye guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Bye guys.